Spencer, you are a proven veteran. When you come to a new team like the Lakers, what do you look for, and how quickly do you try to get everyone involved?
I mean, first and foremost, obviously, you never want to mess up the flow. This team was already winning, so it's on me to plug in and not disrupt things and try to mess things up. Obviously, I listen to the coaches first. They're going to give me kind of the blueprint of what they want me to do in terms of defensive aggression, downhill rim pressure, and obviously just kind of being a dot connecting playmaker. And then from there, you listen to your teammates. Brian AD telling me to be aggressive, and so obviously gradually builds as I find different spots in the offense. I played a little bit better today than I did, previous game, and I want to continue that trend.
Spence, Rob O'Reilly, first I want to say congratulations on being a Laker. And I know sometimes when you grow up like I was, a huge Laker fan, how difficult is it to keep your emotions intact when you step onto that court and you put on that Laker gold?
Oh, first game, definitely. First game, I was kind of just taking it, the experience in, right? I mean, I was looking at the intro video, as the drapes come down and just seeing and feeling the experience. My son was there, my parents were there, all that. That was crazy for me. This game felt a little bit more just like, going to work and playing basketball. And I imagine that after a couple practices, after the All-Star break and more games under my belt, we started to get 5-10 games into this thing. I'll start to feel extremely comfortable, and hopefully I'll have my niche on this team and we can make a run.
Spencer, you're playing with two other guards. You guys are now a three-headed monster. Explain the relationship you're developing between Reaves and D'Lo. You guys are doing a good job at that three-level point guard position now.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things that makes it easy is I'm already familiar with D'Lo. We were kind of a two-head attack when Karras got hurt in Brooklyn, so it kind of reminds me of that when Karras was healthy. Obviously, again, like I said, we got the two juggernauts, so far better team. But, that Brooklyn team, when it was D'Lo, Karras, and I, kind of had a similar flow in terms of the three guards together as me, D'Lo, and AR, and it's all about just seeing what's needed at any given time. D'Lo was cooking with the pass today. AR was, hitting his shots, and, obviously I was playing a little bit of defense and trying to, get downhill a little bit, when I saw opportunities in transition.
Spencer, last thing from us, how important is it during this break to get away from the game, kind of re-energize, but also stay sharp because the team's rolling?
Yeah, I mean, as you said, it's a little bit of both. I think, with Brian AD going to the All-Star game, they're going to need to probably get a little bit more R&R than some of us. The other guys, obviously, after you decompress for a couple days, stay sharp, as you said, because we won't have as many activities and, don't lounge around too much, but spend some quality time with the family and get ready to go.
You going to put your toes in the sand somewhere?
Oh, man, listen, hey, Malibu's cool with me. Hey, listen,
sounds great.
I'm cool with being home.
All right, Spencer, hey, thank you so much. We're really excited to talk to you. You're doing a great job, and real happy you're a Laker. Great win.
Thank you, boss.
Austin, winners of 11 of your last 16. You're 6-1 in February to close out 4 games above 500 going into the break. Just your biggest assessment of what this is a result of the team right now?
I think we're just playing the game the right way, making the extra pass, not really caring who, goes and wins us the game. Just playing the right way, and it's a different person every night.
Career high for D'Lo and assists, obviously career high for Rui. Just to see the way that they were able to find that rhythm and how it fed to everyone as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Rui does. Rui might have had a career high in assists too. He had one. Nah, I'm playing, but D'Lo was doing a great job getting everybody organized, making the right play, and anytime Rui sees his first couple go in, it's going to be a good game for us because
money. Okay, we don't hide that.
Hey, yeah, Travis Matthew has just signed a deal. Yeah, so I don't know what we was talking about, but
Rui seeing them.
Yeah, they're great players, and I'll be happy to see them in about 7 days.
The rhythm you guys have kind of found offensively, was there anything that in particular that sparked it, do you think, or was it time, consistency?
Well, I think it was a little bit of everything. Learning to play alongside one another, kind of getting that rhythm. And then, I think the way we ended that road trip in Boston and New York, that, gave us a lot of energy. But I think it's just, time and, a testament to the players that we have.
There were plenty of built-in excuses available tonight if you wanted them. You guys got in super late.
Yes, there was.
No LeBron. Is a win like this encouraging more so, knowing like that lesser teams, I guess, maybe would have taken one of those excuses, especially early in the third, and just kind of skated into the All-Star break?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, at the end of the game, I was telling everybody how good of a win that was. I don't think we got here until 3:30 last night on a back-to-back. You know, a team that is young, plays hard. You know, and it don't matter what point of the game it is, they're going to keep scrapping. You know, it's tough to come in here and get a win like that. Obviously, without Bron, big part of what we do. But I thought we, you know, stayed the course really well. We didn't press at any time. We just played the game the right way. And I know with, you know, AD and Rui playing the way that they played, scoring the way that they scored, you know, everybody else around that, it's a very solid performance.
All right. Thanks, Austin.
We're good.
You guys have been in a pretty good rhythm these last 7 games. Can you just kind of describe the flow and the trust that you guys are playing with on both sides of the ball?
Sharing the basketball, you know, playing together. You know, Scott had 11 assists tonight.
It's a good 11.
11. 17. You know, 17. I'm sorry, 11 third. Yeah, 11 points. 11 points. 17. You know, we just playing the right way, sharing the basketball, playing together. Obviously, guys are making shots which contribute to the high assist rate that we've been having, but we're just in a great groove. We having fun, you know, and through the midst of it all, we still can communicate with some of the problems that we see on the floor, you know, like that second quarter. You know, talk about it at half and then come out and have a great third quarter on both ends of the floor. So it's fun to watch from the side, but also fun being a part of it.
Even with the guys you are missing, I think this is 6 wins in the last 7 games, I think 11th and 16. Do you feel like where you guys have been the past month or so is more a reflection of what you guys can be going forward?
Yeah, not what we can be, but it's who we are. I mean, it's game whatever, and you know, we got to have our identity, and we're starting to establish that. You know, we're gonna be a fast-paced team. You know, a team like to get in the paint, get to the line, but then, you know, also, you know, be tenacious on the defensive end. So, creating that identity, you know, for what we have to be moving forward. You know, we can't be coming after All-Star and, all right, what type of team are we, and this is what we have to be, and all that. Like, this is who we are, and we got to make sure that how we're playing as of late the past 2, 3, 4 weeks, you know, keeping the identity and carrying over to post All-Star.
Is this, for either of you guys, is this like a game like this kind of that identity test? Because, you know, you guys get in at 3-something in the morning, no LeBron, second night of back-to-back, a lot of excuses kind of built in. And when it got tough, you guys kind of put it together in the third and put, you know, blew it.
Yeah, I mean, it's no excuse when it comes to the Los Angeles Lakers, you know. Even if it's a legitimate excuse, no one cares. So for us, you know, coming in and making sure that we have a mindset of, you know, getting this win just because of the fact, you know, this team is right below us, you know, in the standings, and, you know, we're trying to climb. And it's kind of one of those trap games right before All-Star, and you're on the road, like you said, you get in late, and you can easily fold and just be like, all right, whatever, we won 4 out of 6, and, you know, and kind of just move forward and get to All-Star. So, as Coach Ham said, it's a good quality of life win.
I want to ask both of you about the Boston win. Boston win because you had the perspective of watching the guys, and D'Angelo, you had the perspective of being on the court. Darvin, before the game, just credited as over this run, maybe been the most important moment. Have you been able to reflect on it that way? That showed everybody something about what you guys were supposed to do with this team this year?
Big dog.
Boston?
Yeah, Boston.
You saying that game, did it show us something? Yeah, I think so, because we had who did we play on that trip? New York right after?
And you just lost in Atlanta and Houston.
Yeah, I thought we were successful on that trip. We beat some teams that, you know, were tough teams, and the only way we could do it was share the ball. And that led to us playing in New York. I think we had like 30-something assists too, and it's just contagious going into these games. Like he said, we're doing a lot of things well. but the scary part is we can be better at a lot of things too. So knowing that, going into break, enjoying it, but coming back knowing that we continue to be better, and we had something that we was clicking for us too.
D'Angelo, a month ago in this building, you scoring-wise, I think got to almost 40. AD had 11 assists. Tonight, they weren't doubling AD as much. Seemed like that flip. He was aggressive. Rui was aggressive. Is that just a reading of the game and figuring it out? And how was that shorthanded prove for you guys as a team?
For sure. I think the game's going to present something. And like you said, they weren't doubling. Rui was aggressive, getting things going. AR got us going early. I think you just find that, feed that, and it allows the game to open up for everybody. Like you said, last time I played here, they allowed me to score. This game, they did a good job and just passed the ball. So I don't mind it.
And AD, for you, it's that same thing. Like a lot of teams have been doubling you, but that tonight should be an example of like, okay, if they don't, fine, and then you just do that.
Yeah. My first priority is to score the basketball, and the rest, second, third, fourth, fifth. So, but like tonight, obviously it's easier when everybody has it going. Rui has it going. It's hard for them to double when guys are making shots. But when they put bigger guys on me and not try to double, then I try to take advantage of it and score. And then just make the right plays if they do come double. At late game, they start doubling with Kessler. They put marketing on me and started doubling with Kessler. And then it's my job to make the right reads.
Like that's when we got that three, right? That's that action. Yeah.
You guys came into the season saying you want to be a defensive first team, but over this past month, a lot of your success has come offensively. I think you guys have been top 6, top 7 in offense over the past 16 games. Do you feel the identity of the team shifting more toward in that direction, toward the offense?
No, because you can't rely on offense. You can rely on defense. You can't control the ball going in the basket, but you can control your energy and effort on the defensive end. So if you had a mindset of being a defensive team, I think it's only fuels your offense.
For sure.
Thanks, guys.
Good, Chris? Good, Rui?
Yeah.
Well, Rui, new career high. Just where did the rhythm come from on offense, and what were you looking to do?
I think this past couple games, they like us as a team, the guys, the teammates, the coach, they trying to more engage me to offense, getting more touches, and it's just a simple basketball, D'Lo has been great, playmaking. Braun wasn't here, but Braun being great, AD. So just those rhythm. I've been talking about chemistry. We all have a chemistry. Those starting lineup. So you just keep building it, and I was this is the way I'm comfortable with. So I just felt good.
3 different times that you missed games earlier in the year. It seemed like a little harder to find a rhythm, but you're leading the team in raw plus minus. Have you enjoyed just seeing your role increase and kind of seeing that pay off in nights like tonight?
Yeah, just when I get into the game, I want to impact the game. That's always my goal is. I want to win the game, but I want to be the X factor, for the team. Either coming off the bench, starting, whatever that is. Offensively, defensively. Everything. Just gotta be aggressive, use my size, whatever it takes to win this team. Yeah.
This 6-1 stretch that you guys are on headed into the break, how representative do you think this is of who you guys actually are? Do you think you've established the standard of what this group should be?
I've been telling this is who we are. We are trying up. We've been trying a lot of different things, lineups and all the stuff. But this is the lineup we had. The playoff, and that's how we won. So it's simple, and that's we just gotta we gotta keep building the chemistry for the playoffs. It's just we just really comfortable playing each other. That's how we this lineup is. So we just gotta keep doing it, and we have a couple days All-Star break, and then we coming back for next push, last push. Yeah.
お疲れ様でした。前半戦は故障もありましたけれども、インシーズントーナメントで優勝したりとかいろんなことがありましたけれども、こういった終わり方をしてどうですか、前半を振り返って、それと後半に向けてのあれを教えてください。
そうですね、いろいろあったんですけども、この中で、チームとしても今いい形で終われたので、前半戦はこれを勢いに持って後半戦に行きたいなと思いますし、僕としてもリズムをつかめているところなので、そこはもうやっぱりオフが何日かあるんですけど、そこを忘れないで、またオールスターが帰ってきたらしっかりできたらいいなと思います。
ありがとうございます。
All right, thank you guys.
お疲れ様でした。
Enjoy the break.
No doubt. No doubt. It got a little scary for a second, but we kept it together.
Darvin, just starting on this specific game, in the first half, we went to a smaller group, and Utah kind of recovered. The second half, it seemed like you went bigger. You went to Christian more, and then you went to Jackson. Like, what did you see there, and how did you kind of make that adjustment within the game, and what do you think resulted?
Well, just the size factor. You know, we looked at some film at halftime, and, you know, they were drawing in our bigs, whether it was Jackson or AD. You know, they're coming to protect the rim, and then that guy behind him, our V-back guy, that's supposed to cover our MIG. Just we would step slow, or we just worried about their shooting. So we just wanted to go big just for rebounding purposes. You know, we were doing a great, A was doing a great job of forcing them to change their shots. They're missing shots at the rim. So just encouraging everybody to first protect the paint, then be ready to play the closeout game. But when the shot goes up, everybody getting rebound and having that extra size between, as you mentioned, Jax and Christian, that was very key.
Rui career high from a scoring perspective, D'Angelo career high from an assist perspective. I suppose those are somewhat related, you know, plus AD hitting all the shots that he did. What was behind that flow, and what do you think stood out about all the individual performances?
I mean, everyone just, again, being disciplined with their running habits, playing with good pace, slowing it down when we need to slow it down and get into something. Guys setting screens to create an advantage, and just our players playing for one another, playing with the pass. And being shot ready and shot aggressive, not holding the ball, just quick decisions.
After the Denver loss, I think AD said that the team challenged Rui. I know at times last year there was some teasing about, like, you never dunk on anybody and stuff like that, and it kind of got him going. How has he, in your time with him, how has he responded to being challenged like that? And I guess when he is as aggressive as he is tonight, how dangerous of a weapon can he be for you guys?
Extremely dangerous. And in terms of his aggressiveness, you know, he very rarely has two bad games in a row. And I just told him before that New Orleans game, the second night of the back-to-back after losing to Denver, I need you to come out and play like a wild man. Just put your fingerprints all over the game, just with your running habits. Just that alone, you running with force, playing with pace, attacking the defensive glass, offensive glass, really working. He's doing a much, much better job. And he's grown since we acquired him last year, just being good on the ball defensively, keeping the ball in front, coming back, helping support the defensive glass, getting offensive rebounds, playing in the pocket, setting screens, just giving us that physicality, whether it's him being on the perimeter or him being along the front line in terms of the lineup. But you know, he's in a good space. He's having fun with his teammates, having fun playing the game, and he heard us loud and clear with us encouraging him. We need Rui to be great in order for us to be great. He's one of the main pieces for us, and when he's playing like that, along with all the other weapons we have, we're pretty hard team to beat.
So, Darvin, high basketball IQ teams can generally kind of feel the sense and the flow of a game and recognize an opportunity to strike or recognize where you're going to need to push back against another team's run or the game can get away from you. Did you think any of that played into the run you guys went late in the third quarter where, you know, you guys had kind of controlled most of the action? Utah is now making a game of it, and then you go on a 12-0 run and kind of from there you got to just ride out the fourth.
Absolutely. High IQ, seeing how you can attack your opponent, and also basketball common sense. Get the damn ball to Anthony Davis. That has a lot to do with it, too. Just having natural basketball common sense.
Just zooming out a little bit, 7 wins now in 8 games in February. You get to, you know, go into the break, probably a nice mental picture there, just with the way the team is going. What do you think is sustainable about that? And even though you didn't necessarily see a rise in the standings too much because other teams were winning, you know, where do you feel like you guys can get to playing like this?
Just knowing the way we're playing. You know, just on both sides of the ball, you know, defensively, the communication. Again, going into this break, we've had a chance to get on the floor a ton, to watch film a ton. Just the communication, and hopefully this downtime, we call tonight's win quality of life win, the same that we call New Orleans, you know, going into a 3 non-game day stretch period in the schedule. So same thing tonight, a quality of life win, but coming out of it, knowing that we're going to get some of our key pieces back. That's going to fortify our lineup, make us deeper, stronger, and then for them to see how we're playing right now and the carryover from what things we're talking about during film, things we're showing in film, transferring it to our breakdowns on the practice floor and shoot-around floor, and then ultimately having it carry over to the game. I think everybody is in lock and step and knowing what we need to do on both sides of the ball in order to win.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.